When we're young and we don't know any better, we're pretty certain we are going to live a way better life than our parents and everybody before us. We go out in the world thinking that we're going to be living like a swashbuckling pirate, and we fall in love, and maybe we get married, maybe we get a job, maybe we buy a house. The next thing we know, we are living a life of quiet desperation, wondering what on earth happened to that footloose, fancy-free, life-affirming sunrise and sunset person. How do we find that? How do we find that golden thread that was our passion and our pride? And how do we dust it off? And how do we weave it back in to the tapestry of a mature adult life? Who is this program for? This program is for anybody with good intention to sincerely level up in life and leadership. There are no cutting corners. We get to go to one of the most beautiful places, literally one of my most favorite places in North America and of all of the desert canyon systems, and go into this magical land of the lost and explore and play games and learn together. This course is an 8-week dynamic leadership intensive. It begins with 2 weeks of online and webinar conferencing and preparation, letting you know what to pack, what to expect, and what will be happening with your group mates. The third week is our 6-day intensive. You will fly into Grand Junction, Colorado on the western slope of the Rockies. We will travel from there down to southeastern Utah to the trailhead in the course area. We will issue all of our gear, and then we'll drop into the canyon. Everything we do from that point in is part of the learning simulation. In that 6 days, you will start at the bottom of the lowest level of consciousness, fight or flight survival. You'll learn how to start a fire with sticks. You'll learn how to build a shelter out of brush. You'll learn how to build a solar still to collect water out of the bend in a riverbed. You'll learn how to sleep outside in a solo by yourself. And the next day, you level up as we make our way through this canyon system, each day inhabiting a level of human culture and consciousness. Before you come to the course, you'll take a Harvard-designed psychographic assessment, which will let you know exactly where you are on your developmental journey. What ways of seeing things, what operating systems are you leaving behind, and which ones are you leaning towards? As we go through this program, you'll get 720-degree feedback. So not just from yourself, but from a Harvard-designed psychographic assessment and your peers and your instructors. And the good news and bad news is there's nowhere to hide. If you show up and pull your weight, it's not a figure of speech. It's literally, are you showing up and are you working with your tent group to actually help out? Are you leading clearly? Are you doing all of the things that are necessary and required to actually be a deeply, truly embodied leader in integrity with your decisions and your actions? So this course is a chance to combine the personal and the professional, leadership and longing, self and nature. It's a chance to say, yes, check that box. I want to invest in myself. I want to invest in my career, but I also want to invest in my own fire. Consider this a midlife wake-up call, a chance to recalibrate and a chance to reanimate exactly the best, most vibrant, most alive part of yourself that has been dormant, sitting in traffic, dormant, staring at too many screens, dormant, living the deconditioned zoo animal life we all end up in. So say yes to the adventure. Say yes to remembering and picking up the thread that you might have lost somewhere that in the busyness of life, and say yes to the full expression and full power of who you can become.